Hello everyone, I'm Sanjay, the website UX designer here at PaperCut's software.
And hi, I'm Rachel, the PaperCut website developer, and we're both part of the digital optimization team.
The website is PaperCut's most important marketing tool, and it's our job to make the best or most effective use of everything on there. However, it is a big website, and there are lots of teams across the business who understandably want to utilize it. That's where Hugo and CloudCannon come in.
Moving towards a static site generator like Hugo was an easy choice. Apart from the obvious reasons like improving performance and security, we also wanted to remove the work bottlenecks, especially for minor website changes. There's plenty of software engineers around here, but I'm the only website dev within PaperCut. So if I was tasked with correcting typos or updating content or refreshing images, I wouldn't have any time left to work on optimization. We wanted a way to empower our company-wide colleagues to take ownership and update content themselves, which is why CloudCannon was such an obvious choice.
CloudCannon allows developers to have full control over their code, while editors benefit from intuitive and powerful content management workflows. Rachel and I work together to design and build components that are not only optimized for performance and UX, but are set up in a way where our colleagues can easily edit the website content and use the drag and drop feature to build a page. And I go through all the normal UX processes like research and analysis, wireframing, user testing, etc. Plus, I also help with the component refinement for internal use, which we'll get to later.
Currently, we're migrating as many sections of the website as we can to the Jamstack. Our website sections are separately hosted in their own repository on GitHub, and we utilize a common component repository to feed them all. This takes care of consistency like colors and typography and means if there's an update or a need to refactor, we only have to do it in one place and it automatically pushes out to the change everywhere it's used. We loosely follow atomic design, so our components are housed in a generic, simple, or section folder, and we have variables defined for design elements and stick to the grid layout for drag and drop usability. We particularly love the Hugo setup with open source Bookshop package, allowing each component to have its own HTML and CSS file, a very neat and compact way of working. The components themselves require the most work because after developing the component to Jay's design, I also need to configure the component for CloudCannon, meaning I choose what or how or to what degree I want the user to be able to manipulate the component. The more experience we get, the more we know which user inputs need to be configured. For example, a checkbox for removing the top padding or using a drop-down to control the background color.
So this is where I come back in to close the loop. Once the component is at its final stages, I drop it into what we call the component playground, so I can test all the user editable functions. I ensure every part is configured correctly, review naming and descriptions, such as user control tweaks, and test overall usability. For example, I would ask Rachel to change the background color drop-down control to use the names of the colors rather than the hex codes. To maintain our uptake across the business, we need it to be easy and straightforward for non-technical colleagues to customize the component and plug in the content. It's a basic solution, but we've dropped all the components on the page so users know what's available to them.
There's always lots of refactoring tasks that come up because we continually aim to repurpose components or make them more robust, but I prefer that than spending my day churning through content update tasks. Everybody wins in this scenario. Teams get to take control of the website sections with quick and easy changes. Developers like me get to code. The business has less work bottlenecking and the website stays fresh for the customer. And all of this happens super fast and automatically with Hugo rebuilds.
We've been able to scale this up to a functioning practice, and as a UX designer, I love being able to ensure that the experience is great for both my colleagues and our customers.
I hope we've shown you how we've scaled up with Hugo and how it's positively impacted our workflow here at PaperCut. Thanks for listening and enjoy the rest of the conference.